Oh wow. Hi, welcome. I'm sorry I'm late, and I'm late by like 2 seconds. It's not even past 10:01. I'm gonna open up the chat here so I can read it here like as always. Today is going to be a very fun and eventful night. Let me open myself up. Let me pull up my chat so I can read it here. Just because this camera is just a little too far away that I'm missing it. Oop, I can hear myself. Okay, let us see. Hi Peter, welcome. Happy Palm Sunday to you. Did you guys go to Mass today or attend Mass virtually through the computer? Hi Austin, welcome. I'm gonna wait till my sister gets in and then we'll start. I should probably actually move the camera just a little bit down, but I'll figure that out later when we are making our fun stuff. Actually, could you just lower it? Actually, no, it's good height for me. It's just bad height for the counter. Maybe I'll pull the camera back. Could you just pull back just a little bit? That works, perfect, thank you. Hi Christina, welcome. Hi Dan. Hi Michael, hi Emily. Just finished watching Mass. Oh, great. Are you guys watching Mass live as it's being posted, or are you guys watching it after it's live, been done? I'll be here for an hour. Okay, Dan, great to see you. Hopefully we'll have some good stuff done. A little trippy. What, oh, because you guys got pulled back, I'm sorry. I had my crew. I'm just kidding. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Alan. I'm excited for these conchas. Ooh, Austin knows what we're talking about. Hi, Mom and Vanessa. This is not my mom. This is my sister. After it's been done.
What the?
Hello, son. Oh, hi, Mom. Oh, they're calling Christina Mom. I usually watch it live. I'm watching after the fact. Me too. I watched mine after the fact today because I don't think that my parish streamed the later Mass because I only saw the morning Mass live. So I watched it and it was very nice to watch. They had 2 of the priests of the parish involved in the Mass. They usually do, but this time like the actual involvement, because I don't know if your parish does this, but I've only ever been to like my parish for like Palm Sunday. But they do like almost like a little skit. So they have like a few different readers reading the gospel readings, and they read, one person is a narrator, one person plays Jesus, and well, the priest plays Jesus, and yeah. Yeah, medio, but we haven't even started. The life of the party is here. They're happy to see you, Veronica. I just got done with the rosary that just streamed. Oh, super cool. Mine does that too. Okay, so it's not just mine. Okay, so today I created a whole agenda, so we'll make sure we stay on top of it because we are on a time crunch because a lot of this stuff has to be risen. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, but in the description of this video, I do have a blog posted. I decided that I wanted to post the blog, so if the recipe isn't online already on its own, you guys can find it down below. So this concha recipe I've typed out for you guys, so it's down below on the blog. I also have the readings down below, and so you guys can keep up to date. Let's say you like what we made on the stream, then you guys can make it later. He went for cigarettes a few hours ago. Ooh. Oh, where's my dad is the real question. Oh, no. Mine did in Spanish. I don't go to Spanish parish. Interesting. Okay, let me pull this up for us real quick. That's not the right one. I've lost it. Imagine if I just deleted it. Okay, there it is. Okay, so our agenda for today is I'm going to explain what we've already done because we've already started the concha process just because there's a lot of waiting in between and I didn't want you guys, the stream to go past midnight, and nor did I want to start it a little bit earlier because I know that this is a good time for a lot of you. So we're going to, I'm explaining what I've already done in the concha process. We're going to make the conchas toppings. We're going to form the conchas, and then we're going to talk about the readings. We're going to bake it, and then we're going to eat. So this is what I have so far. It has been rising since 8:30, so it's been rising for an hour and a half, and it's probably going to rise for another 20 to 25 minutes because we do have to make the topping.
The yeast is risen.
It is risen. So basically what we've done is all the exact measurements are on the blog, so you guys can check it out. But what we did was we mixed the flour, sugar, cinnamon, yeast, egg, butter, vanilla, and milk, and then we kneaded it, and then we added the salt later. And the reason why you do that is because the salt kills yeast, so the butter in the recipe is unsalted. Previously in the past, I've made different recipes where the yeast, the bread didn't rise, and I couldn't figure out why, and I've come down to the conclusion that's because of the salt being added too early. So I suggest waiting till after your dough is formed, then adding the salt later on. And then after that, we knead it until it doesn't stick to our countertop anymore. And I did it in my blender, so that really helped a lot in the process. And I hand kneaded in the salt. Then I rolled it into a ball, put the ball into a greased cup bowl, and then I cover it for up to 2 hours, and then we let our dough rise and we make our topping in the meantime. So you guys can make this like an hour and a half ahead, but that's just what we've done. Basically just the boring stuff, the loud blender noise that not a lot of you guys care about, but we're gonna be making the concha toppings today, and that's basically the same thing, just like on a smaller scale. So we're going to start that now. So what I have right here, I actually brought out all our measuring tools today.
Did you?
By the way, this is Veronica if you guys are new to the stream, and she's here. Our concha is supposed to be sweet. I feel like every one I've tried doesn't have a sweet how I expected. Well, this recipe is sweet. All the conchas I've ever had are sweet, but sometimes they do have a more savory side, and those are not my favorite. No spam, please. Oh, hey, Sean, new channel. Does Sean have a new channel? Okay. So we're going to be making our concha toppings, and so what we're going to do here is we're going to make one base dough, and then we're going to split it in half so that we make 1/2 vanilla, 1/2 chocolate. So that's what this is for. So what we need to do is mix butter, powdered sugar, flour, and vanilla. Oh wait, we do that later. Butter, powdered sugar, and flour. So we're going to do that now. So here is our powdered sugar. You can measure that out. And then our butter. So we're going to do, I have my recipe up here, by the way. Wow, so professional. We're going to do 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar in this bowl. Okay, how many? 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. And then, wow. Heck yeah, conchas with some hot chocolate. Ooh, we should make hot chocolate. By the way, if you guys are not, I actually don't know, do people that are not Hispanic know about conchas? Conchas is just like a pan dulce, a sweet bread. This is conchas mexicanas. These are the ones that we have, this is the Mexican style. I don't know if there's other styles for other Hispanic things, but when I've Googled it, it's come up as conchas mexicanas. So I'm just gonna call them conchas mexicanas. And concha in Spanish means shell. So basically we're going to make them into a shell. Now normally what you would do, so we put our powdered sugar in the bowl, and now we're gonna add our butter. We're doing 7 tablespoons. So let me get a knife to cut.
What do I have to do with this?
Put it in the bowl.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a knife to cut off a tablespoon of this.
This
You're streaming on 2 devices. I'm reading off my computer, but I'm streaming off my phone. I know, I microwaved it because I microwaved it just a little bit because I needed a little bit more warmth to it. Okay, there's that. And now, we shouldn't lick our fingers, but
I'm tempted.
now what we're going to do is we're going to mix it. Do you want to mix it? I don't know. Should we mix it with the spatula?
Yeah,
oh wait, we have to put in the flour. How did I forget the flour? 3/4 of a cup of flour. Wait, what was this? Oh wait. Good thing they're the same measurement. That was flour, by the way.
Are you sure, dude?
Yeah, this is flour. So here, try it. And actually, don't try it.
Oh yeah.
Supposed to try flour.
This is
Yeah, I totally forgot. That was my bad.
Nice.
Okay, so now we're gonna add the powdered sugar in, which is 3/4 of a cup. So basically, concha is a shell, and so normally in like a banderaria, they would have like a stencil to cut out the shell shape. We don't have that. You can order them on Amazon, you can order them on Etsy, but we didn't do that, so we're gonna be doing it by hand. Here they look exactly like the ones you had on the thumbnail. Really? I'm wondering why yours weren't sweet. Maybe it was just maybe they want a more savory concha. I mean, that could be a thing. It's really up to like personal preference, but every concha I've had is pretty sweet. Wait, you're not measuring it?
I mean, it's the rest of it.
Was that 3/4?
No.
Oh.
I have to open the other one.
Okay. Do only a little bit. Only do a little bit of the 3/4 of the cup for the next one, just so we don't have it too sweet.
I like it sweet.
I like it crunchy. I know, but also the only liquid going in here is the butter, so we don't want to over dry out the butter, or else we have to add something else to it. Weird stuff. Oh, I have no idea. Just be careful. Just be careful with what you say, Vanessa. LOL.
She's warning you because she said that one where they're not supposed to say in our live stream, and then they took it down.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm wondering what it was.
Yellow we have, Vanessa. You have to scroll up.
Oh, they did? I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, I know. We said it.
Remember they took down.
They took down our live stream too.
Because she was singing like Shakira, and she sounded just like her.
No, they took down my live stream for the same thing a couple of weeks ago. So I've been trying to be very careful with saying it. I know we were saying it last week.
Shakira.
We'll just call it Shakira. Poor thing, she's gonna sue me. She doesn't care. We'll just call it Shakira. If we're referring to it, we'll call it Shakira.
Shakira.
The beer pandemic is what you should avoid saying. Oh, okay.
Don't even say that word either.
Yeah, don't say that. Or else we'll just have to restart it. I'm gonna start mixing this with the spatula.
Okay, guys, so I found my favorite Easter candies, which are the Crunch Easter eggs.
Yeah,
You guys
they're
see
good.
it? Yeah, they're good. This is my first one of the year.
Yeah, we're prepping for Easter. I don't know if you guys see. Oh wait, where's the? Oh, here it is. I don't know if you guys see our bunny. Let me bring it more into frame.
So I still got my Dutch chocolates, but I also got my Easter eggs. They're crunchy.
The crunchy, just like my grandma. Vanessa and I watched this YouTuber. She's super good. You guys will probably come across her one of these days because I watch her so much. She's probably gonna come up in your recommended one of these days. But her name's Claudia, and she was making something, and she's like, just like my grandma, and she started crying, and like
when she was like your Concha though, she started making
farting noises. I just put sugar all over my computer. Why isn't this working?
Did you need the mixer?
I don't know why it's not liquidy enough. Am I mixing that liquid? No, I'm not. I'm afraid of using the mixer and having it explode everywhere, so I like to do it with my spatula.
You guys want to play a game?
Like what? Sometimes I feel happy. Well, you should feel happy all the time. Well, actually, you don't have to feel happy.
Okay, let's play Truth or Dare. All right, Vanessa, Truth or Dare.
Okay. What is my... Oh, truth. That's so boring. Okay, there.
All right, Vanessa, you have to cast one of these people out of your live stream. Who's it gonna be?
You! Get out.
Okay, that was fun.
That was so much fun. I'm so glad we did that.
Oh, mira. You think I'm Victoria? That's fine. I'm not offended.
That's Veronica.
I don't have coconut juice, so...
Guess what? I tripped on the dog bed. Did you?
Just a wee bit. Your friend is leaving.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Can you do this?
I would love to. Look at my lipstick stain.
Give me 1 second.
Oh. Do you think you got it down wrong?
No. I'm just checking my email. Ahí.
Oh, es porque no tiene comida.
No.
Mucho todo.
What? Hold on.
This smells delicious. Okay, guys.
So, sorry. You know what?
You guys want to play a drinking game?
No. Okay, let me out.
Sorry. I'm in trouble.
Give me 1 sec. This is not mixing. I think the thing is the temperature here is very different than when I've made this before. So I'm going to add in another little bit of butter to add more moisture.
Oh, McDonald's.
And I'm going to do it with my hand
Did you guys get me a burger?
to try to get this more incorporated. Hey, batter, hey, batter, sweet. You guys are so funny. Drinking game only. Drinking water. Vanilla coffee. No, who's Luke? Although I got censored. I know Veronica and I, we were watching your stream while we were eating dinner, and
I made pizza.
we made pizza. Actually, Veronica actually controlled a lot of it. I was cleaning dishes a lot. I've been cleaning dishes all day.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's because someone's like, why do you keep making clean dishes? I'm just like, because I, what's it called?
They only give you sweet tea. They wouldn't give any unsweet tea.
Buddy boy.
You're joking.
No, I'm serious.
We don't drink that here.
I know. That's how they would do.
Did you get your money back?
I will, yeah.
Good.
But that's how they would do when they to bring it.
Why?
Oh.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
Like a good woman. I know.
Papi, ¿quieres probarlo o no?
Oh, okay. Full up.
So I just incorporated in 1 more tablespoon of butter. That was because Veronica went a little too ham with the powdered sugar, so it made the texture a little dry. You really have to get in with your hands. There's no avoiding it. I was trying to avoid it by using the hand mixer because, you know, I tried being clean, but instead we're going to be doing it with our hands because it really melts the butter and helps incorporate everything. Hey Jeff. Vanessa, did you wash your hands? Why aren't you social distancing? I'm with my family, but yes, I did wash my hands, don't worry. Dad, you would know, Van in the kitchen like she should be, drink some grape juice. Very interesting. So now it's incorporating much more than it was, so you really have to go in with your hands.
Are you mad at me?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good.
You know what it
Not
is?
that I care.
Is I'll adjust the recipe on the blog so it's easier to follow. I'm just gonna add a little more moisture into it just because I think that the added moisture is necessary, especially for incorporating this. Veronica, you're not dancing tonight. She will be dancing later.
All right, hold on. Let me find a good song.
No, you can't play any music.
Oh, I'm gonna sing it, dude. Calm down.
I took a look around the wind blow. What? So, we're just mixing this together. Who knew this was going to take the longest time? The dough took less time than this to incorporate, but then again, I did it with the blender.
Jeff, why don't you dance for us?
Oh yeah, Jeff, why don't you get over here? Get over here and dance. So Veronica and I have been making a lot of food at home, and a lot of people have been messaging me on Instagram for recipes. And now I feel like Rachel Ray.
Dude, oh my god.
I'm Rachel Ray of my YouTube. I mean, of my thing. Vanessa and Veronica will own their own bakery one day. I know Veronica will run the music. And I'll do the... No, I'm just kidding. Because I don't let Veronica bake.
She doesn't let me touch anything.
I have a really bad habit of that, okay?
She doesn't let me touch anything. So what if I lick my fingers? It's good.
Okay, everyone in the chat dance. Hi, Courtney, welcome. So today we're making conchas, and you've just arrived. We're little girl on the Hollywood bungalow. What?
Listen, I'm sick and tired of you guys and your cryptic messages. I don't understand.
I know. I think he was referencing that show we were watching earlier. So we're watching some shows on, what are we watching? Those shows on Hulu?
Yeah.
We're watching a lot of murder mystery shows, and you're supposed to like take the side. I think they want you to take the side.
So she's watching the story of, what's his name? Vanessa, give me his name.
Lacey Peterson.
Lacey Peterson and Scott Peterson. So my whole life I always thought Scott Peterson was guilty. Then I listened to a podcast last year and they're like, oh, well, here's something fishy about his case. And Vanessa's like, I don't know if he's guilty. So
no, my thing is that I don't know whether or not, I don't know if he is guilty of the murder of his wife. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say he probably is. I don't know anything. But the thing is that they didn't have enough evidence to convict him. And then that's what scares me because I'm like, oh, we're just basing everything off feelings. People are like, obviously it is this. Like, obviously. And you know
what? The thing is that he had a girl that he lied about.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of men that cheat on their wives.
Who don't kill their wives. I get it. But why did he say that his wife was dead way before she was dead?
I mean, the thing is that there was some strange things that he did. But the thing is that there was not enough evidence to convict him in court.
Wait a second.
No, Veronica's awesome.
Wait. Did somebody say something about me that would make me, like, not be awesome?
Everyone encrypt your messages so Veronica doesn't understand.
You don't have to encrypt
So
them.
we were watching Christina's live stream at dinner, and she saw that Philip was typing.
Oh my God, Philip!
And then Veronica, oh my gosh. And then she was just like, oh, Philip's here. It's just like something against Philip, and I was just like, why do you have something against Philip? Like, there's no reason.
My whole thing is that Philip
oh, we gotta show what we got Philip.
What do we get? Oh yeah. Okay, so you take women, you take them, and you go like this. And then once they're like down and out, you drag them, dude. You're just dragging all these girls over here.
Okay, so now once we have our dough formed, I've done this for a while, I'll probably have gone over the time I've allotted myself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split it in half. We're gonna do half vanilla and half chocolate. So this will be your bowl, and you could do chocolate and I'll do the vanilla. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna add 1 tablespoon of chocolate in here.
All right, Vanessa, truth or dare?
Hold on.
Truth or dare, dude?
There.
Perfect. You have to take a tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder.
No, it's okay. Okay. So you add a tablespoon and you incorporate. You're gonna incorporate it with your hands. Is that fine? Or do you want to do this one?
I'll get gloves.
Okay. I'm going to do gloves. I probably should have gloves too. Should I put on gloves now? Don't need to drag them if they, Vanessa, yeet for the lads in the chat. Don't need to drag them if they don't gravitate towards me. Or if they do, if they naturally,
Honey,
it's
can
a
you
natural. No, I can't. Dart. God, very funny. Oh shoot, it calls for one.
Vanessa, yeet for the lads. Yeet.
No, Veronica.
Philip lives in his mommy's basement.
Veronica, get out.
We're poor mommy. Okay, how many of these do I need?
One.
6? 6?
No, 1.
6?
Only 1.
Okay.
Because it's super dry already. So I'm gonna do half a so for the vanilla flavoring, we split in half. For the vanilla flavoring, I am doing half a teaspoon of vanilla, and Veronica's doing 1 tablespoon of chocolate powder.
Okay, right now.
And you're just gonna incorporate it.
Did you take the tablespoon? Take a shot of tablespoon, dude.
So you're just gonna incorporate that in until we get a.
What's a whip and nay, dude?
I don't know.
I am Gucci. Thanks for asking. Just been trying to stay sane, and Vanessa's channel is keeping me
Aw,
sane.
you're so sweet, Sean. Thank you.
Yeah, but he spelled sane S-A-I-N, so.
It's some cryptic thing. It means it's making me hate myself. You're the girls that I hate, that made me hate high school.
Oh yeah, can I tell some stories?
Not bad.
I'm not gonna say anything bad.
I think I've already told them this too anyways.
Have you?
Probably.
All right, is there another story I can tell? So one time when Vanessa was a
We didn't
baby.
give Peter his thing. No, we're not.
Wait,
I mean, we
Philip?
didn't give Philip his thing.
you can see it later.
Okay.
You know what? We'll show it after he leaves.
You know what? When Philip is gone, we're gonna show his gift that we got him. We think about you, Philip. Have you ever heard of that song? Now watch me whip, now watch me nay.
No, I've never heard it. Sorry.
No, I don't know it. By Silent
Sorry.
Toe?
I've never heard it.
By Silento. You know, my parents like hate every song that we played during the summer of 2014 except for Jealous. But the Silent Toe song, they're like, watch me whip.
Mom and dad
Watch me.
like that?
They love, and my mom and my dad both like the cheerleader. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader.
Ooh.
I know it. You're all right in the quarantine. No, we're going crazy, Josh.
Dude, I'm so crazy, dude.
Get your hair up.
Victoria is quiet tonight. Do they mean our Vicky?
Can't you see me? No, Pepe. Victoria is... No, I don't know. Where is Victoria? How
They
would
don't
they-
mean our sister, right?
No, they probably do.
Vicky!
You're gonna peek it, and you're gonna blow people's ears.
Maybe.
Wait, that's like really dry.
No, dude, it's not.
I think you
It
need...
needs a little bit of sweat, you know what I mean?
Let me do it.
It's like, Emily, you don't trust me. Vicky! What? The group chatters are waiting for you.
What?
The group chatters.
What do you mean?
They are asking for you.
Victoria never appears on camera though. So.
Alright, Vicky, can you give us your 2 cents?
Yeah,
Give
Victoria,
us your opinion.
Victoria, do you think that Scott Peterson murdered his wife?
Who? Good answer. Alright, that's been enough of Vicky.
on the floor. Your dog is going to pick it up.
Vicky, did you see Random Candies?
Put your head on my shoulder.
Who's Scott Peterson?
Go watch the
He
documentary
murdered
and
his
come
wife.
back. Go watch the documentary. Come back
You
here.
want it? Take it to your boyfriend. Come on, take it to your boyfriend.
Come on. Put some more. Put some more. What about your mom? My mom is not here today. She's in Michigan. I mean, she's in California. Oh my gosh, I'm in Michigan.
Vicky, that was like straight in the middle of your head, dude. I have never had such a great Vicky, your temple's right here, honey.
Veronica used to.
It was right there.
I never seen it.
Josh, did you see that?
Almost hit me.
I'm gonna
That
add
would've
some
been a
vanilla
two for
into
one.
here to add some more. I'm just gonna add a dash.
So good.
I'm gonna add a dash of vanilla.
How did
You're in
get so
Michigan. I am in.
good?
Shh, Veronica. You guys are talking way too much. It was Jordan Peterson. No, Scott Peterson. You gotta find me first, Daniel. If it hurts you, you'll get them. What? ¿Qué estás hablando?
If someone hurts you, I'll get them. Okay, dude.
I need to get.
Calm down.
I'm gonna hurt you, Renica.
You gotta find me first, Daniel. Dude, how about we all get into a fight? Alright, somebody start dragging the other. I'll start. There's nothing I can say about you.
Okay, so now we have our 2 dough balls formed. I'm gonna go rinse my hand. I'm gonna rinse my hand.
What's red cordial? What's the red cordial?
What are you talking about? In reference to what? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay.
That's what they're asking.
What is it?
Has Veronica been getting into the red cordial?
I don't know what that means. Okay. Excuse me a minute.
Si tú me amas.
Okay. So now we have our 2 toppings, and we're going to put them to the side. And I'm going to clean up just a little bit so that we can actually start. So we can. No, we're done now with that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out I figured we would just use this new cutting board and maybe the old cutting board. And then we're going to use these Amazon non-sticky things and a sheet tray because we're going to put some things down.
What are we doing right now?
We're doing the fun part. We're going to put the conchas on the tray.
Oh, Mom started her threatening messages. Be careful with your blouse. It goes low when you lean down.
I hear your text out loud.
Your makeup is lovely.
Okay.
Love you, Mom.
Se sienta bien. She's feeling good.
Si tú me amas, nos vamos.
No more. Okay. So we're gonna make a concha ball the size of a baseball and place on the baking sheet and press them gently. Repeat till the dough is gone. Okay, so I'm going to do that now, which honestly, I don't really need this cutting board, but I'm doing it for fun.
Same.
So I'm just going to grab our dough that's been rising. The thing is that this recipe calls for instant dough.
Instant yeast.
Instant yeast. And so instant yeast, from what I've noticed, it doesn't really rise much as active dry yeast, but it rises a lot in the oven.
Are they asking me if I feel good?
Yeah. Where active dry yeast doesn't rise as much. You're really little. Thank you. Hi,
I
Miss.
feel fine, dude.
Okay. Peter, you're not my mom or dad. Veronica is a star of the streams. Well, I'm happy you think so, Peter.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're gonna roll this into Veronica is a star. Please, ladies, play music on. We can't play any music as long as
I'll
it's
sing.
healthy. No, it's okay.
Voy a reír, voy a bailar,
Come on.
vivir mi vida, la 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 la.
Okay. So we're gonna roll this into a ball. There's like a better mechanism to rolling into a ball than what I'm doing. I just haven't mastered the ball rolling yet. But as long as we get it smooth, that's all that matters.
I want ice in my coffee, but there's no ice. Can I turn on the machine?
Yeah. Free as a bird. I'm his father. Sorry I was eating. No worries.
Wait, tell me if the machine is annoying, because I can turn it off. I don't care.
No, I totally forgot that this is not Thursday, so I was gonna oh guys, how was your did you guys see my Monday video? What did you think of was it fallacies this Monday? This week has been so long. Veronica dances like a beach ball. What does that mean?
I dance like a what?
A beach ball. Vanessa, blink twice if you want us to get you out of there.
She's a beached whale.
Okay, so now we're gonna roll it into a ball. And we're going to place it on our cooking sheet, and we're going to flatten it out just the teensiest bit, and then we're going to move on to the next one.
Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida,
I should. Oh no, I'll do it after. Beach ball dances like Veronica. Close the freezer, Veronica.
Wait, are they calling me fat, dude? Because if they're calling me fat, we're about to have.
No, Veronica dances like a proper good. Wait, if I'm your mom and Philip's your dad, oh, we got a relationship here. Look at what I've done, matchmaking, and I've done nothing. I'm
Joshua.
like, wow, good work for me. Your dog is crazy.
I know, she's cute.
Her dog, so they have these like blinds that go straight down, and the dog is just behind one of the blinds. Like the rest of her is not covered; it's just in one blind. She's under. Oh.
How does she do that every time?
I don't know. It's like, okay, gotta get under my one blind. So that's another concha. Wait, a dinner? Stop strawmanning my argument, Veronica. Ooh, Veronica, you wouldn't know that if you didn't watch my fallacy video. What's a straw man?
I don't even know a thing about Catholicism. So gonna
Veronica, you missed
Yes, mommy. Joshua, can you help me, mama?
You missed she missed it. She's under 2 now.
Veronica,
Veronica, you cut her out.
no, I can't. Look at my hands. They're covered in
Does
blood.
that mug say Catholic on it? Oh, yes it does.
Hold on, guys. It says cat on it.
It says cat, only cat. I'm just kidding.
And alcoholic.
An alcoholic. I don't know if I told you guys this, I'm pretty sure, but I brought Trevor to In-N-Out the first time he was in California. And I was wearing my Catholic sweatshirt, and this guy came up to me, because I usually have my hair down. This guy came up to me, he's like, does your shirt say alcoholic on it? I'm like, it's like midnight, by the way. And I'm like, no, it says Catholic. By the way, thanks for the mention in the vid. Oh, of course, Philip.
You mentioned him?
Yeah, I said if you watch my videos.
I don't watch her videos.
Why is my dough coming together right now?
So I leave her videos playing on my TV.
Well, thank you for the watch time.
They help me when I'm constipated.
Catholic. By the way, thanks for the mention in the video. I tell you what, as long as my temperature starts rising, I'm getting my tan on.
Yeah, dude, you're clear right now.
You don't even know we don't even know what Dan looks like.
Ugly.
Words, ugly. Veronica, stop.
Veronica's so unsupportive. Te amo.
Thanks.
But this is like a mini version of me.
I know, every single time we go over, oh my gosh, Vanessa and I are wearing the exact same outfit.
I know.
Except I'm wearing boots and Vanessa's wearing tennies. I'm like, yeah, Veronica, we're in the exact same outfit, because every single time I come over here, you're like, no, you can't wear that. You have to wear all black like me. And then you buy me all black wear.
So when we go out to the clubs, they're like, Vanessa, we gotta match, you know, because we're sisters and people are they're gonna get a
We
2
don't
for
go-
1.
we've
So
never
I
been
was
to-
like,
Veronica, don't listen to her. Do
so
not
I was like,
listen.
just wear black, because then we'll look, better together. And now all she wears is black, because she's a copycat.
Necesito ducharme huevo enseguida.
Y'all are crazy. It is a full moon.
Necesito ducharme. Veronica, translate. Mexican, translate. We're both like, you know, like my mom.
I want nothing to do with the conversation.
If you're if the words are not Veronica, you just dropped some because you're trying to be funny and now.
No, I was not trying.
You should probably pick it up.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just thought I would start massaging it for you.
No, please don't massage it, Ready? You're gonna let out all the gases we just saw.
Vanessa explained this to me. She said, it doesn't make sense to remove all the air. And I said, well, if they're doing it themselves, why not? Vanessa, can you turn up the font of the chat so I can actually read it?
Oh no, how about you move the chat more over there? Or you could actually pull up the chat on your phone too.
How? Oh, I have to enter the chat.
Yeah, that's how I'm here.
Should I throw this away, dude? Or should I put up the sides?
Get rid of it. Dad is gonna teach me Polish and Mom is gonna teach you Spanish. Got it. Ooh, super cool.
Are you his daughter?
Por supuesto. You know what? Honestly, if the words are not cállate la boca in Spanish, I don't know what they mean. Or I'm gonna hit you when I get home. How could you say that in Spanish?
Wait, how did mom used to say it?
I don't know. My mom used to lecture me a lot. The only time I ever learned Spanish from my mom was when she was lecturing me. Sorry, Mom. Say hi. Say hi, Francis F.
Hi, mama.
No, she's not here, but I know she's watching.
No, mom is watching. How do I join the group chat?
La chancla. My mom never hit us with the chancla before.
She's
never
backhanded me.
She's never even threatened us with the chancla. But
Con
you
el
know what?
cinturón, that's what she used.
But she never hit us with the belt. But the threat.
She goes like this.
Boom, boom, boom. You want this?
Sorry, mom.
Always watching. Hey, hi, Brandon. Welcome. I'm excited to see your documentary on. Oh my gosh, how have I forgotten what it was on?
Dude, maybe think before you speak, huh?
He said he was going to do documentary, and it totally slipped my mind on what the topic was about. Oh, infant baptism? It was on my baptism video. Oh, backhand is where it's at. Is that so? Don't give any mamas any ideas.
Coffee and Donuts is live right now? Who that? My
Who
God.
is Coffee and Jonas? What type of horrible name is that? Renegade, you
I'm
can pause it.
sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
can pause it.
But I want to see how ugly I look. I look like a beached whale. Remember you guys said
No,
that?
no one said that. They said you look like a beach ball. Or you dance like a beach ball. Whatever that means.
Okay, I just said hi to myself. Hello.
Did you say hi to yourself?
Yeah, they did. There's me.
Hi, Veronica. You're dumb, Veronica.
Hold on, I need more cooking gloves.
For what?
I threw mine out.
All right. Oh, what? Crusader, let's keep away from corruption. What is he saying? That's what I thought. Don't
He's
use
a
my
Russian
name in an
spy.
argument. No, there's already a Russian spy.
A beached whale looks like Veronica.
Oh,
Son!
Philip, don't worry. She already dislikes you, Philip. Philip is very sweet.
No, he's not.
He's from Poland. He has to be. He's Canadian.
Listen, Jen. Philip, I don't care whatever happens to you.
Veronica.
Sorry. Like, I want to say something worse, but I know you want to publish this.
Yeah. Dad is so awesome. Who's dad? I'm confused. Must be pretty whale. Tag Conchas.
Joshua, they are calling me a pretty whale.
Aw, how sweet. Veronica, I got you now. I'm repeating what you said. What you're saying. He's just repeating what you're saying, Veronica.
That's true. I can't go fishing for compliments. You know what they say? You can't fish for a whale. I'm calling my mom.
No, Veronica, please. I hate when you do that on the stream.
Fine, I'll go into the other room.
I know, but you put her on speaker, and then my mom's like, then she starts lecturing us, so she seems like she's like a mom that lectures.
Okay,
and,
well,
like,
I'm not putting her on FaceTime.
Mom, they all know that you don't lecture
Mom.
us. Insult me a lot. Exalt me.
They're making fun of
Whales
my
are. Veronica, she can't watch it when you are on the phone with her. She only watches on one device.
Mom, no, they call me a beach ball first.
My mom is like, no,
Where?
they didn't. Cállate la boca.
Do I look skinny?
Yes, Veronica. You're
Mom,
whale.
I'm wearing a bodysuit. It doesn't happen on purpose. Yeah, Mom, they like it.
Josh,
Okay, love you,
this is
Mama.
your wife. Teacher who's
Gracias,
boss. Oh, I think we're
Okay,
gonna
Mama,
have a
give me a
shot.
song to sing.
Oh, I was like, why are you bringing that? Your dog's missing? Oh, shoot.
No, Mama,
Veronica
real song.
está muy chapayada? I don't know what that means. Oh, just kidding,
I was
take
singing
him.
Vivir mi vida, but I only know the first part of it. Like what?
I prefer that my mom triggers my ASMR. Is that true? Better go judge for that. So these concha balls have taken longer than I expected.
Mom, what does chapayada mean? C-H-A-P-E-A-D-A. What does that mean? H-A-P-E-A-D-A. Yeah, what does that mean? I don't think he means that.
What is it?
Mom said they're calling me fat again.
No. I don't know. People have horrible humor. My mom just triggers me.
I love you, Mama.
Portate bien, Veronica. She is acting fine. I don't know what you guys talking about.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, Veronica, Christina's voice actually triggers my ASMR, believe it or not. Wow. Wow.
Okay, pray for me, okay, Mama?
Okay.
And if they start calling me a beached whale, can you yell at them? Okay, I live in mommy.
Okay, I'm gonna get another cookie sheet so that we can bake twice at the same time. That's not the right one.
Okay. Fine, I'm just gonna do this. What do you want to do for me? I love you, mama. Bye.
Okay. So now that we have our conchas done, we're going to put this to the side because we don't need this anymore, and then we're gonna start on our dough. So,
We're there already?
yeah.
Dude, how come? Oh, I see.
So now we're going to.
Is that because I dropped one of the conchas?
No. So now what we're gonna do is oh shoot, I should have wrapped these. I didn't even think about that. So now what we're gonna do, hopefully these are not too dry. I totally forgot to wrap them.
Oh, do you want me to wrap it?
No. It can't be wrapped anymore. So what we're gonna do, Veta, is we're gonna take a little bit of this,
I need gloves.
and then we're gonna roll into a ball, and we're gonna flatten it into a flat ball. I'm gonna do that with a little plastic bag, kind of how we did the tortillas.
Mm-hmm. I forgot they were right here.
So we're gonna make a little dough ball, like so. This is of the flour. This is the topping, the flour, powdered sugar, and everything. Let's go me.
I'm sorry, are they talking about us again?
No, Brenda, no one's talking about anything. No one's even talking about you.
I'm a little sensitive.
They're talking about ASMR. Do you listen to ASMR?
No, do you?
No, but I do like watching people eat.
She likes to watch people eat, and I hate it. She watches this annoying girl who gets drunk, and she eats in front of the camera.
She
Who does that?
She tells murder stories. She tells murder stories, and I like watching them. So what we're gonna do, which you guys can barely see, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little ball of the topping. We're gonna put it on in a plastic wrap, and then you're gonna take a flat surface, and you're gonna smash it down until we get a little flat tortilla. Or not. My mom. Oh, I said my man. I was like, what man? I'd like to know.
Cállate la boca, por Dios.
She mugged someone for it. Where'd you get that mug? Oh, the mug is actually something that Veronica and I are working
What is
on.
mukbang?
Mukbang is where people eat food on the YouTube, and then you watch them eat.
I'm way too old for that.
Okay. So now once we have this little flat tortilla of our topping, we're going to take it off our plastic. This is how you would make a regular tortilla if you guys watched the first edition. Then we're going to take it and we're going to put it onto one of our concha balls, like that. And you're just going to kind of drape it over, almost like a topping. And so, Veronica, do you want to do the next one?
Yeah.
I'll do chocolate right now. Wait a second. How old is Veronica? Veronica is 25. Am I that boy? My mom and her friends used to call her a nice, oh, I missed what you said. Kristen, your conversation makes everyone stay up all night, lol. Oh, is that true? Do you guys still do those phone call conversations? Kristen, you make up great conversation points. I really enjoy it. So once again, we're rolling into a ball. Like so. Then we're just gonna flatten it out into a little flat tortilla.
Ew. Ew, ew, ew.
What?
Nothing. Are we gonna talk about our dating experiences?
We can, but yeah, we can. So now once we have a little tortilla, we're going to take it off. And, oh, that one cracked.
This chat is getting so cringe.
Okay, Veronica.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, Chihuahua.
Dating is bleh. Are you from around here, or I don't know what you guys are talking about. So now we have this, and we're going to drape this over our concha ball. This one fell totally apart. You know what? I'm going to cheat again on this one, and I'm going to add... I'm going to cheat again, and I'm going to do this one with this. Vanessa, that you said for a sec we're going to roll into... I would never say that.
You know what Joshua thought you said when you were like, oh, I'm going to get into the agenda? He thought you said holy agenda. That's what they should call it.
No, because Veronica, how long have you been with? How long was it between your you and your husband meeting to your marrying him?
We met in 2014 and we got married in 2018.
Yeah, so they met in 2014, I believe in April.
March.
In March.
And then we got married.
They got married
July 2018.
July 2018.
So it was a beautiful wedding.
Yeah.
I was the
Vanessa,
third
what are you
wedding
doing
on my
for
church.
Easter during quarantine? I'm going to attend a live stream mass, and then we're going to just kind of spend the day together over here. Probably make some food. We're gonna make birria, which I mean doesn't take too much work, but also we're gonna have French toast in the morning. So it's probably just gonna be a full day of cooking until the day's over.
What can you do, you know? I also bought Easter eggs and I'm gonna hide them around my house for them to find.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do
And then
Easter egg hunt.
I bought them sugar fina, Easter candy. And then I'm gonna give it to them in a basket.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited for that?
I'm very excited for
Dude,
you.
I'm so excited. Like I keep looking
Can you
at
share
it.
the ingredients list to this? Oh, the ingredients list is down below. There's a link to my blog, and I have it posted, the instructions and everything here. Okay, so now we have another tortilla, and we're gonna put that over this. Do you want to do the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
What
so
do I do?
take a little bit of that and put it in here. I'm gonna do this one.
Do I feel like do I look lame with my gloves?
No,
Okay, fine.
love that.
I have long nails, you know?
Yeah, that may be
Too
Oh,
much?
no, you're fine. You're gonna just roll it into a ball. Until
What if I
it's-
feel called to priesthood? I'm already bored.
Monica.
I'm sorry.
What if I feel called to priesthood? Well, then I think you should pursue that.
I think he was talking to something.
Oh, love the hair.
How do I do this?
Okay, and now you're gonna pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. Just flip it onto your hand because it's really like dry because it's gonna crack apart, and then you're gonna put it on a concha, like drip it over. We have to move a little faster because our stuff may be drying out.
This looks so good, dude. My favorite part of the concha is the sugar.
Oops, sorry. Wait, Beto, you put it on top of a chocolate, you dummy.
Parecen los mismos crenos de chocolate. Why would you put a chocolate in there?
Veronica, you're so dumb.
I'm not dumb. Look the same. Okay, whatever.
Veronica's hilarious. Chaparera es rubor. I don't know what you're saying. I'm a very Catholic leaning Lutheran. How are you very Catholic and leaning Lutheran, if I may ask? Minds think alike. I don't know what they're chatting about. Veronica's teaching me new insults. Veronica looks like me when I'm working at Domino's fully drugged up on Red Bull.
What?
What? Okay, I'm just gonna do this real quick.
Where's my Catholic mug?
Bentley, where's my Catholic mug? Oh my gosh.
Mommy. Thank you.
And she's like, okay, I'm coming. Okay, I'm here. Okay. It's very important for you guys to cover your topping while you're waiting, or else it gets too dry, and that was my problem. I forgot to cover it. I got so excited with this conversation that I forgot to cover my topping. So it dried out a little bit. So that's why we were having some technical difficulties. Technical, that doesn't make sense. Some difficulties. Well, I guess it could be a technicality.
Let's talk about something controversial.
No. This is true. When I work at Domino's, my pupils are massive, my hands shake, and I'm drugged out on Red Bull. What?
So, can I tell you a story? So, one time I was in high school, and like, there was this girl who was like really mean to me, and she told me that my pupils were like so large, and she said that if the principal saw my eyes like that they would think that I was on drugs.
Uh-huh.
And she wasn't being mean to me because she thought she was helping me, but I wasn't on drugs. But she thought I was on drugs because my pupils were so big.
Oh.
But I had a hard time in high school. Did you?
You had friends.
I didn't have friends at the beginning of my freshman year, at the end of my junior year, or my senior year.
We were friends.
You didn't like me, remember?
Because I thought I could make friends, and then
You thought you were too good for me. Vanessa has a complex.
Is that true?
She thinks she's better than me, but I'm her with better dance moves. Can I get an amen in the chat? Can I get an amen in the chat?
Kinda good.
Hold on, I'm trying to read. Oh, Philip wants me to change his mind.
On marriage preference. But let's not talk about that today.
Alright,
No.
prove to me that Mary was a virgin her whole life.
Renica, back up.
Hey, you wanted this chat to be more interesting, huh?
I know, but Renica, you don't have the information right now to back yourself up right now.
First of all, I don't have any information.
A lot of things to make my eyes dilate. When I was in kindergarten, I had to go to the eye doctor, and I've always had to go to the
Can
eye
I tell them the story about how I found out you were blind?
You should check out Council of Trent on Beaver Pet's videos about Catholicism. Oh. Go ahead.
So, Vanessa was like reaching for like she would see like a doll, and instead of reaching for the doll, she would just like grab right past it. She would walk into like doors and stuff. She would always hit herself on things. And she told my mom, like, you know, I see 2 dolls, but there would only be 1 doll, which is super funny. So then my mom, you know, she was 3 years old. She took her to get glasses, you know, when she was 3 or 4, something like that. But the funny part is that Vanessa still walks into doors and hits herself on everything.
Yeah, I'm just blind. Okay, I'm gonna get the fun part.
What's the food part?
Excuse me, buddy. So, unfortunately, ignore these cracks on there.
Okay.
It's dried out a lot because we've been spending too much time talking and not enough time cooking. So we're gonna make the shapes. So let's get a knife.
Now go my second pair of gloves, huh?
Why are you taking off your gloves?
I don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
Don't drop the knife on the dog, dude.
You could use this knife. I'm gonna use this knife. And
Okay.
we're gonna create shell shapes, which you may have
You
to
should show the... Oh, Mom says we should show the conchas.
Oh. So this is what the conchas look like right now, covered, and now we're gonna create shell shapes. So you wanna cut through, but you don't wanna go all the way through. You're just gonna try to score the concha dough.
Dude, I'm so good at this.
Was I supposed to let them rise before I score them? No.
Yes, you were supposed to.
No, I wasn't.
Mom, look, I'm doing it. We should make these for your wedding, dude.
Mm-hmm. But at that point, we're gonna have to move a lot faster because you will be doing this at a lot faster rate than we are. It's just we were spending a lot of time talking, so I allowed the topping to dry out a little too much.
Dude, mine looks perfect. I'm so excited. So we're watching Marrying Millions.
Oh yeah, have you guys seen that show, Marrying Millions?
It was like an A&E show, and one of the girls went onto a sugar daddy website. I've never seen Vanessa Google anything faster.
Veronica, be quiet. That did not happen. Okay, I'm done.
Your friends are talking to you and you're ignoring them, dude.
Veronica, I know. I'm trying to do this real quick. No, Veronica.
No, Mom said to show them the concept.
I know. We'll show them after, because I don't want these to dry out, guys. You do that one. So we're gonna cover them with plastic. I may need more plastic than I have here.
Oh,
Gonna
this is blocking my vision.
You're gonna cover them with plastic, and you're going to leave them to sit for 30 minutes. We're very behind on time, so that's why I'm very quiet, because I'm realizing how good time we are.
Are we really that behind?
Yeah, because as you see, everything's kind of drying out. So.
Dude, I'm supposed to stop eating in half an hour.
Oh, too bad. Okay. So now we're going to cover them, and we're going to let them sit for another 30 to 45 minutes. So I'm going to check the time. That should be done at 11:40, which is past the time that I had planned. So I'm going to let them rise for another 20 minutes. I'm cheating. Don't do that. But it's because we took too much time doing this part. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick, and then we'll start talking about the
Okay,
eggs.
So what do you want to know about Vanessa?
Right.
Here you guys go. Go as fast as you can. Why is Vanessa so ugly?
Okay, back off. No one said that. Okay. So today in Mass we had, well, at least at my parish, I was reading on, what website was I on? I was on,
CatholicSingles.com.
no. I was on EWTN and they only had 3 readings posted, which I thought was interesting because at my parish we read 4 readings, and when you go onto the let's pull it up, the USCCB website, there are 4 readings. So we had 4 readings today, and the first reading was the one where they do it outside and then you walk into the church. At least that's what we do at my parish. I haven't visited many parishes for Palm Sunday. I usually go to the same one. So I'm not too sure what is like the normal thing to do on Palm Sunday, but we start outside. Yeah, it says here, procession with palm. So I guess majority of you guys do this.
Oakland.
So we start, the first reading is one that we have outside, and this is Matthew 21, 1 through 11. And then we make a procession to the inside with our palms, usually waving them. And then at Mass, the first reading comes from Isaiah 54 through 7. And honestly, since this one's short, I'm going to read it out to you guys. I'm not going to read out all of the readings today just because they're all very lengthy. I think the gospel reading in full is like 20 minutes long if you read it out loud. So it says, "The Lord God has given me a well-trained tongue that I might know how to speak to the weary, a word that will rouse them. Morning after morning, He opens my heart that I may hear, and I have not rebelled, and have not turned back. I gave my back to those who beat me, my cheeks to those who plucked my beard. My face I did not shield from buffets and spitting. The Lord God is my help, therefore I am not disgraced. I have set my face like flint, knowing that I shall not be put to shame." And so I really enjoyed this because it talked about, it puts the focus on God, and the focus that God is our help here, and that a lot of the times, at least when I've gone to like different like Protestant churches, the focus is a lot on Renica, I'm kind of here. Sorry. Talking a lot about on what we can do and what we can do, and not really focusing on what God does for us. So I really enjoyed that the first reading today. Of course, the homily focus today in my parish was focused a lot on the gospel reading, but we'll move on. So then the psalm was Psalm 22, 8 through 9, 17 through 18, 19 through 20, and 23 through 25. There's the dog in the camera.
Say hi, Mommy. Say hi.
Are you done, Ron?
Yes. She looked at the camera, Mancita. Come here, Mama.
They're in Michigan now. Wait, you're in Michigan, huh? Oh, Ronica, the stream tonight. Ronica, keep making faces at us. I don't know if this is appropriate setting for reading scripture, Van. I know, Ronica, can you chill out?
Yeah, Vanessa, don't read scripture in my kitchen, please.
Ronica, that's the point. Okay, and so then we move on to the second reading, and this one I'm going to also read in full just because it's short, and also I really like the teaching behind it. So don't make faces. So this is Philippians 2, 6 through 11.
Can I read it?
Sure.
This one?
Yeah.
Christ Jesus, though he was in the form of God, did not regard equality with God something to be grasped. Rather, he emptied himself, taking the form of a slave, coming in human likeness. And found human in appearance, he humbled himself, becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. Because of this, God greatly exalted him and bestowed on him the name which is above every name, that at the name of Jesus every knee should bend, of those in heaven and on earth and under the earth, and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father.
Yes, and so I like this reading in corporation with the Psalm reading, and then obviously the Gospel where Jesus walks through the town and then he's crucified, which I wish I could read the whole thing. I mean, I probably could, but I'm not too sure that you guys are even interested in this because the focus isn't really on it. Of the chat, but and also you guys heard it today, which was a really long gospel reading, but I like it in combination with the reading today, because we read that Jesus Christ on the cross said, my God, or my God, why have you forsaken me? Or Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, which I always try to learn to say because I say it sometimes in my videos. And so a lot of the times when people read that verse, they assume that Christ is like asking God, where are you letting this happen to me? But when you actually read it and you read it in reference to other scripture, right here Jesus just quoting scripture, and that Jesus came to this earth, God came to this earth as man, and he could have easily like came here and went like, I'm God, and had people worship him, but instead he came down as like a poor man. He came down as a man who had to be crucified, murdered in one of the most horrible ways. And he could have saved himself. And the people keep saying, like, why didn't you save yourself? Why didn't you save yourself if you're God? But he doesn't do that because he's supposed to fulfill what was to be done. And so then this kind of made me reflect on what's happening today, especially in the world. And this is something that we talked about last week, where people are like, why is this happening to me? Why is the world all sick? Why is this happening? God could easily take this away if he really wanted to. It's just like, yeah, but some things are just supposed to happen, so that makes us stronger, makes us grow closer to God. Or that's just the way the world has to be. And so if we reflect it back to, God could have saved himself. Instead, he died on the cross for our sins to fulfill the prophecy. And I don't know, that was just a big focus of today. And so like every single time I hear the gospel readings, there's some teachings that the priests teach, and there's some teachings that stick out to me. And this is what stuck out to me when I was reading this today. Obviously there's like a clear teaching behind it. We're learning about how Christ was crucified. We're learning about how how Pontius Pilate was,
They want me to get
how I'm still talking. How he wants to clean his hands of this, and his wife tells him not to do it, and they let Barabbas go, which last week I called him Barnabas by accident. I meant to say Barabbas. But what I got from this was that Jesus Christ came here and died. God died for us. And it makes me reflect on how we complain about so little things today. And it reflects also back to what I was talking about last week about how my ex brought up this video about Barabbas and how we are Barabbas and how Christ died for us so that we could go free. And it would have been more perfect for me to talk about that this week, but we talked about it last week. So that's what I reflected on a lot. I don't want you to get a job. That's what Russell says. He joins us in our suffering. Mm-hmm. Why are you making faces?
Because you told me to get a job. I have a job.
He said, I don't want you to get a job.
Somebody told me to get a job.
Who told you that?
The night one. Why?
He's just frantic. He's just don't listen to Jeff. Just says things sometimes. Jesus doesn't want me for a sunbeam. The Latin version of the verse said, I don't know. He's quoting a psalm. He is. No, Veronica is gone. Oh, she went to go read the messages from the screen because I was reading the verses from the screen. And under the earth, no one helpeth at the name of Jesus. Women don't have to work. That's what a husband is for. Very true. That's the nicest thing that it has ever come out of. So every place is a good place for reading scripture. Your canine companion is quite very visually pleasant. Better you should bring Bentley over here so they can see her in her full.
Mommy.
Vanessa looks traumatized. No, I'm just watching her through there. I can't focus with Veronica's funny faces. Well, hopefully you guys were able to focus in math. Eli, lama sabachthani. This is Bentley. She is a girl.
A Pomsky. She thinks Vanessa's also a Pomsky.
She thinks I'm a dog too. Like, I can't do anything without her thinking that, hi, hello.
So she's half Pomeranian. Her dad is a Pomeranian and her mom is a Husky.
Yeah, and half of her, half of her eyes are blue, half her eye is blue and half of her eye is brown. And so when they were telling me this, I thought like, oh, one eye's blue, one eye's brown. But literally, if you look into her eyes, hi, baby, you look into her eye and like the top half of her eye is blue and the bottom half is brown. It's almost like it's cracked. It's very interesting. Mm-hmm. We're talking about you.
She's a good girl.
Yeah, right now.
Usually she's mean.
It's because she's been running outside all day.
Like, there's some things she can't handle. Like, she doesn't like it when you lay down. She can't handle it. She goes in attacks.
Oh, she, like, if you cover your face.
She can't handle that.
She can't handle it.
If you cover your face, all hell breaks loose. But otherwise, she's very nice. Just don't offend yourself.
She'll attack. And her favorite stuffed animal, which I shouldn't talk about too much, but we talked about it on Thursday.
Oh yeah, she has a stuffed Trump. I don't know where she got it from. It just showed up at my house. But she loves the stuffed Trump. She brought it outside to the potty with her. She's never done that before.
Yeah, like her little stuffed Trump, she took it outside to use the bathroom. And they were like, why? So just don't ever sleep. Well, yeah, but basically in the morning when they let Bentley out to run loose, she'll attack Trevor. And so poor Trevor, he's like sleeping, and Victoria will also be sleeping, and she'll run and she'll like do her rounds. Like she's like, hello, good morning, and she'll run and chase after one, like Trump, yeah. Cats are useless. No, but they have a cat at this house, and she's my favorite. Her name's Lolo, but lately we've been...
Papi.
I think it's Victoria and Trevor.
Are you sure? Because that's super loud. Is that you, Mama?
Biggie! Lately, Victoria... Wait, what was I saying? So Lolo and I, the cat and I have been in a fight because I was carrying her yesterday and she decided to slash my neck. And I was just like, you know what, Lolo? That's the last time we're talking. So every single time she comes into the hallway, she goes, meow. And I'm like, don't talk to me, Lolo. Because I'm thinking that maybe, because you know how cats are, this is so stupid. But you know how cats are like, if you want to give them attention, they don't want it. But when you don't give them attention, then they want it so much. They're like women. So I figured that if I could ignore her, that maybe she will want me. It's not working. Lolo does not want me. Vanessa has some more. LOL, Vanessa was in the cat fight. Apparently Russell needs to sleep more. Oh, does he? I have a pet rhino. Really? The two genders. What does that mean? Since you cook a lot through the lockdown, you'll get a lot of views if you turn one of your live videos into ASMR. I don't think we could do ASMR. Veronica yells too much.
What?
They're talking about doing ASMR.
Dad yelled too much?
I'm telling you. Oh, I forgot to preheat the oven. Preheat your oven to 325. Jesus of Nazareth points out that Barabbas' name wasn't a given name. It was the name of a person trying to be Jewish Messiah who would take on the meaning of the Son of the Father. Oh, interesting. I'll have to read into that. No, my mom does better ASMR. Vanessa's voice isn't calm enough for ASMR. Okay, Daniel, to each their own. So when we picture a ragged, common thief reading the Gospels, we probably should picture a charismatic rebel. I mean, wonders how many of us would just easily craft Barabbas to be free rather than Jesus. Very interesting. I have to read into that, John. Thank you for messaging that. Thank you for letting us know about that. I hope my voice can put my future babies to sleep, LOL. I hope so too. I always hear that when you have children that you should speak to them without like doing baby voice, that you should speak to them like they're adults. I'm not too sure about that, but apparently I heard, and this has changed the subject to cats because so far I'm not married. So far I don't have anyone who wants to marry me at the moment. So I can only think of the future of cats I will have. But cats, for some reason, they like the sound of a baby voice, like the chiple voice, like the come here baby, like oh you're so cute,
Are
like
do
that.
Chiple?
Frenica, no one's talking about you.
No, I'm saying you, dude.
Frenica, I'm talking about cats.
Nobody has anything to say about me.
Frenica, I'm talking about cats in chiple voices. You'll attract your husband with these cooking streams, LOL. Yeah, we'll see if that happens. I'm doing some research on something, so well, I'll talk about it a little bit later. There's a few little projects that I'm working on. Oh, by the way, this reminds me, and only one person really like kept up to date with this, so this is really just focused on you if you're watching this. But I got invited to be on a radio show that was supposed to stream on April the 10th. But since the radio show broadcasts out of a campus, a school campus, they play on the actual radio, and it's not affiliated with the campus, but they stream out of the campus. Since the campus is shut down, they can no longer stream through the campus, so they have to stream through YouTube. And because of this, they got set back a couple of weeks, so they had to rearrange their cast list and their guest list. And so I have been moved to May. So if you're waiting for the one person that is interested in this, if you're waiting for me to go live on the radio on Friday this week is not going to happen. It's going to happen in May. But fortunately, if they do live stream it through YouTube, then you guys can watch it live through YouTube and not have to like look for it online on like a radio app. You can watch it on YouTube. So when we get closer to that and once a set date happens, I will notify all of you guys. I'll post it in the community tab. I'll post it on my social medias so you guys know about it. I think Dan is single and ready to mingle. I'm not sure. So fellas, what would you pick? Would you pick a lukewarm Catholic or a devout Protestant and try to convert them?
Lukewarm Catholic.
I think, honestly, that's really hard. Because no. I mean, I don't think I'd choose either, but if I had two choices, I would choose lukewarm
Totally
Catholic.
choose a lukewarm.
No, I
because
know.
sometimes like men will choose, you know, they'll just go with what they're familiar
Well, I was
with,
going to
you know?
talk about why.
Go ahead.
And so, as you guys know, I've dated a Protestant who appeared to be devout and literally wasn't. I was the one that pushed them more into being devout because they wanted arguing with me about the faith, and they honestly pushed me more into to be devout Catholic because I wanted to argue about the faith. So I would never date a Protestant or a devout Protestant or even a lukewarm Protestant. That's just not what I'm looking for, honestly. Like, I just kind of like swipe left on that. Though if they want to get in a conversation with me, I have no issue, and maybe if that friendship turns into something, but I will never enter in a relationship with a Protestant going forward. And honestly, with a lukewarm Catholic as well, but at least with a lukewarm Catholic, you have something to work with, and it's not so much arguing, it's just kind of getting them to practice their faith more. So yeah, I would probably I choose lukewarm. Because we're usually just really lazy. I tested 89%. Though, what?
I'm gonna add water to the machine.
Okay. I wouldn't date a Protestant either. Yeah, I've dated one before, and I'm honestly, like, I don't suggest doing it. I was going to say, give it a try so you see what I'm talking about, but really don't. Honestly, you suggest dating. You're supposed to date to marry, and if you don't have any intention on marrying that individual, then why are you dating them? You're, one wasting their time and wasting your own time. So don't date them. You're just going to get yourselves, Vanessa, you're on Tinder.
Who said that?
It's because I said swipe left.
Oh.
What about a Catholic leaning Lutheran? Well, my question, like, see, and then that's one way to get into conversations. Literally, the first thing I start talking about when I introduce myself, I go, hi, I'm Catholic. Oh, sorry, my name is Vanessa. And I've made that joke to you guys before, but that's really what I lead with. I always talk about, I walk around with a Catholic shirt. I have a Catholic YouTube channel. So when they ask me, oh, what do? I do Catholic YouTube, and then that starts with the conversation. So I'll never get into a relationship with someone where I'm not really fully understanding of what they think and what they believe, because that's very important to me at this point, just because I've wasted 2.5 years with someone who I didn't agree with. So I don't know about a Catholic who's leaning Lutheran because I'm wondering where that disconnect is. I'll sit down and we can chat about it, but I wouldn't get into a relationship with one. No. They can move into it. Like, let's say, like, I have no issue with dating a convert, and that convert at one point was a Protestant or was an atheist or was something else, and I have no issue dating a convert. I don't care what your past is, I care about where you are right now. Well, I actually do care what your past is, but when it comes to maybe that, I don't care as much. No, okay, well then. I do care, but if you were a Protestant and now you're Catholic, I'm not caring that you're a Protestant your entire life. That doesn't change your extent of being Catholic. It's pretty close to Catholic in some places. It is very close to being Catholic, but it's not close enough. They don't believe in the real presence of the Eucharist, and that's the most important belief that the Catholics have. I will definitely care about the past. I know, I misspoke. CatholicCupcake.com. We should create that website. Yeah, kind of a hard time for dating. I don't know if it's too much of a hard time for dating. I think that right now, since we have so much time on our hands, we can get to know each other. Now, having been in a relationship where I got to see my person every single day, I realized that that's what I want. I don't think I could do a long distance relationship, but long distance relationships are so beautiful and so nice because you get to know a person without that like physicalness added into the relationships. You're literally just talking. You're talking about your beliefs. You know, you're talking about, you just get into these like really in-depth conversations because that's all you can do. All you can do is talk. And so someone having a birthday party in the background. No, it's a dog playing with a toy. And so right now, honestly, I don't see an issue with even looking for someone, even get like I know you guys are like, don't go on Tinder, don't do this, but I don't
Why
think
don't they want you to go on Tinder?
they just don't think that's the right people are going on there. But the thing is that people like myself have been on there, you know, and other good people that I know have been on there. So to equate,
I'm on there.
no, you're not. So to equate that everyone on Tinder is bad, like why don't we go over there and take over Tinder and make it like a place where we have respectful, intellectual conversations? And so right now would be the perfect time for you to not get in a relationship, but maybe pick up a conversation with someone that you wouldn't have already picked up a conversation with, like, oh, a person from work or a person from school, like, oh, you know what, like, oh, it really stinks that school's out, I really liked seeing you, and pick up a conversation and get to know them. You know, one, if it doesn't work out, you have the full summer for them to forget, and two, maybe it'll blossom into a great friendship or even to a great relationship, because right now you're probably not going to be defining a relationship until you see them again in person. So why not right now pick their brains and figure out, hey, is this going to work out? If it's not, then you know what, you were doing nothing during quarantine time anyway, so use that time wisely. And my ex was into seeing each other every day, used to start fights to go hang out with the bros. Those were the days. I don't, honestly, I would love to see my person every single day. And I think that people who say you shouldn't see them every single day, I think that, like, what do you mean? Like, you want to be around your best friend. You want to be around the people you love. And I do understand, like, spending 24/7 with them, that you need some break and you need some time to miss each other. But I don't see an issue with seeing each other every day. I think the people that say don't see each other every day really did not like the person they're with that much.
But then again, like, I totally agree. Like, I moved to Michigan because I was addicted to my future husband. Like, he had visited me 4 times in California before I actually moved. We'd known each other a year and a half, and like I'm still addicted to his presence. But there are some people who just can't handle that. Like, and I understand that. Like Pavin, we have a best friend who doesn't want to see his girlfriend who he loves like every single day. Like, he needs that time to himself. And I consider myself an introvert, but some people are different. You never know.
Yeah. No, yeah. And so, I mean, to each their own, but I've always, like, with my past relationship, the person who I was dating was like, we don't have to see each other every day. And I was like, no, it's, and honestly, and then it also helped me to learn my love language type of thing, where I realized that the way I communicate love and I receive love is through quality time. And so when someone's not putting time into me, like if I'm not hearing from them, and not just like constant like, hey, what's up, but like if I don't hear from you for hours, then I feel like, okay, they don't want to even hear from me at all, and like this is maybe some insecurity in my way. But I love spending time with the person I'm with, and so I guess really understanding how a person communicates love, and that you should find someone who will communicate your love to you that way, because if they're not, you should never compromise. I don't believe in compromising. And John said it first on Overt TV, I think probably last week or 2 weeks ago. He said something about not compromising, and I really like got behind that. I was like, you know, I agree. Oh, she loves your nails. How sweet. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Saturdays are for the boys. I don't
They
know.
are for the boys.
And you can be one. I mean, don't like go out and talk inappropriately about girls, but
like, how obvious is that when they say Saturdays are for the boys? Like, men need each other. They like thrive off their like energy, which is kind of like dumb. Like, when I watch men hang out with each other, they're kind of like dumb. You know, just let them be. But you know, my husband won't hang out with his friends.
I don't know. And I always tell you guys this line from When Harry Met Sally. I like literally, it's right here in my Google. There's one line from When Harry Met Sally, and then he says, I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. And that line has always got me, and that's just how I feel. Then that's how I know I want
A
to
good
find my person.
Amish? What does that mean?
Saturdays are for the boys. I don't know. I'll have what she's having. Okay, hold on. I'm going to throw this in. So we're going to throw this in for 20 minutes into the oven.
It takes me about an hour.
Okay. How long does it? Oh, it takes about an hour. She does polygel nails, so they're her natural nails, but with extensions on them. So it's like if you ever seen gel nail polish, which I've done on my channel before, it's just kind of like a plastic that you put on top of your nails.
Basically, if I break my nail and one nail is shorter than the other,
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it the same length.
But so like gel nails are just plastic. I thought about religious life, but I like to be terrible at it. What? Oh, I said I'd like to be. I was just like, what do you mean by that? My problem with dating is that I have fear of missing out, lol. How is that your problem with dating? People. How long does I don't get it. My hobby keeps me busy. My hobby keeps me busy. I'm missing something. Yeah, see, I'm not kind of dumb. We are dumb.
I don't
I
want you
just
to think that men are dumb. You guys just say like dumb things sometimes.
No, I don't think men are dumb. It's just
Some things you say are kind of dumb. Just
Some
a little dumb.
Some things are just a little questionable to us. But you guys probably think that we say or do dumb things.
Sometimes my husband stares at me like, oh my god.
Must be a wizard. I don't spend much time on my nails. Every now and then I try to clip them. My nails have been like through heck and back these past few days. I mean, this past few weeks because I've been baking, washing dishes, and baking, washing dishes. Like I was making this joke about how I've become a housewife throughout this quarantine that literally my day starts, I go and bake something, then I wash the dishes, and then I go and bake something, then wash the dishes, go and bake something, wash the dishes, and that's all before breakfast. It's like, that's just how my day goes.
Joshua Tree, I'm not saying you guys are dumb. I said that you guys say dumb things. Yes, I'm a woman and I do dumb things. But you're not allowed to talk about it.
Next video, dating advice / relation advice from Vanessa and Veronica too. We want to do a live stream on that, so if you guys want, I'll post a community tab and
But we don't date. Like I date on and off, but like I don't.
Veronica, you're married. But the thing is that we have two different perspectives. Veronica happened to be very fortunate and marry the first person that she fell in love with and the first person she married.
Yes.
And that to me communicated that that's how it was supposed to be. So,
No.
well, like I wanted the first person.
Can I tell you what I think happened? Like so.
Okay.
Like I was in love with this boy named Connor. Do you remember Connor?
Yes.
From the lake.
I think I followed him on Instagram.
And I wanted him so badly. Like I didn't know anything about him. I was just like, Mom, I feel like this connection with this boy. So there was a Christian shop right next to the shop that he worked at. And so I found this book about becoming a woman of God and like how to be a wife. Anyway, 4 months later, almost to the date, I met my husband online.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't know if it was because I prayed really hard to meet my future husband.
I believe so, because my best friend Jordan, she was praying to God one night, and she went on to this dating app called Coffee and Bagel, which actually could be further in my research. So there's this dating app called Coffee and Bagel, and I think it's more on the end of Bumble where you like put a lot of information about yourself. And so she was on Coffee and Bagel because I was on Tinder and I had just met my ex. We had just met each other and at the time we got into a relationship. So she went on to Coffee and Bagel because I encouraged her to get onto a dating app, and she was praying to God and she was saying that God, like right now I don't want anyone. Like I'm going on this app, but I don't want to meet the guy who I'm supposed to end up with. You know, like I'm not ready, but if you put him in my life, fine, I'll take it. And all of a sudden the next day, she ended up meeting him, and from there on, she was just on cloud 9. And stop.
Can I just dance?
No.
This story is so boring.
And then they have been dating, and they've been dating since 2016. So
But they've been
4
on and
years.
off now?
They have been on and off, but I really think that's praying for it.
So Jordan is desperate.
Pretty good. Shut up. No, she's not. Veronica, I never said her name too.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Yes, you did.
Oh, maybe I did, but Veronica.
You totally did. I'm not a mind reader.
Okay, no more. Y'all are asking for dating advice. Do meeting date all the guys at the same time. Honestly, I think that it will not don't date.
What is
them.
one piece of advice you can give to a man, like a Catholic man, about finding a woman? Stay away from the hot girls, dude.
No. I would say stop being like the thing is that honestly this is advice to all guys. It's just like stop being so scared of asking anyone out because I see all these guys that are single and the thing is like yeah we as women can go out and reach out to a guy first but a lot of the guys who are single they complain about being single but they could just go out and reach out to people, you know, they make the first move.
So can I tell you something? Like
Sure.
Vanessa is not wrong. She's so not wrong. But there's nothing more attractive than a man who has values that he won't compromise on.
Oh,
who
true.
doesn't text back immediately. Who makes you feel like you're worthless and that he's too good
Veronica!
for you. No, just trust me. When a man just shows that he's got his priorities right, oh my god, and he just makes you feel like
Not but
he
doesn't
could have
treat-
anyone.
but does
Oh my god.
Veronica,
I love you, Joshua.
right.
Joshua acts like he doesn't need me,
Right.
and I love it.
Veronica, stop. That's not a good thing.
Vanessa, no, it's a good thing. Vanessa's like, I want a boy who messages me first. No. Women love the chase, and a good man will make you chase him.
No, Veronica, guys like the chase when you allow them to chase
Veronica's
you.
No, dude, I love a man who shows me that he's valuable.
But
'cause
yeah,
there's
but-
can I say something?
You have been talking.
there are so many men out there who are like, what can I get you, honey?
But
They're
Veronica,
like-
that's
they're
what they're
like-
supposed to do.
They're like, it's okay if you make fun of my family and my friends. I love you no matter what. But you want a man who's like, no, wife, you're acting pretty crazy and I don't appreciate
Well,
your
yeah.
attitude. When I have an attitude with my husband, he's like, listen, Veronica, I'll come back to you when you're feeling, a little better. And that's good. I don't want a man who bows down to me.
No, and that's good too. A man should act like a man and not act like a wimp and understand his position and his role as a man. I don't think. I mean, now I understand what you're saying. Guys want to be the knight in shining armor for their princess. Very true. And a little tip to ladies, and this is like so stupid, but this is something that I did with my past relationship, and honestly, I'm gonna get so much hate for this if my future husband or boyfriend ever come across this because I'm gonna pull this on him too. But if a thing that you could say to a guy that just makes them like fall over is to say that you feel safe with them or you like, wow, I feel really safe with you. Because guys like that protection thing, it's almost like the opening the jar for you. Like, oh, I can't open this jar. Can you open it for me? And then you're like, but even though you can, you have them open it for you. And they're like, wow, yeah, I'm tough. It makes them feel good. That's another thing to say how safe. And honestly, it would be really good if you're telling the truth, which I was telling the truth. But for some reason, that just makes guys like die over that.
So, Andrew, like those white knight guys, like, the last thing I like are those guys who are nice, but in a way where they're like, oh, like, how do I say it? Where they'll be like, oh, you shouldn't talk to a woman like that. Women should be super respected and blah, 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 which is good. But when they say it in a way where it makes them seem like woke, like, girls, we're so smart where we know when a guy is, like, woke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know about the guys that I'm talking about? Like, there are some
No,
guys
yeah,
who
I do.
are, I don't want to use the word feminist because they're not really feminist, but they're like feminist, but they're not actually. You know, where they'll be like, oh, she's a strong, independent woman. It's like, dude, you
But
don't
it's-
have to tell me that.
But
Like,
it's
I know I'm-
almost like they're acting like, oh, I can't say this to a woman. So they're almost like demeaning you by doing that. Like they go like, oh, you don't speak like that to a woman because like, but in a way it's almost like that's demeaning because they're acting like you're so sensitive that you can't say that. And so like the thing is like a man that understands that his position and your position. Now I don't think anyone should
Right.
ever like simp. Hi Trevor, welcome. By the way, that's Trevor if you guys are watching the
Simp.
show.
No, I mean, like, seriously, I've had so many
For sure,
guys
nice, yeah.
who, like, I don't want to say it, but they, like, kiss my butt. And it's like, dude, like, I'm not a weak-minded female individual. Don't talk to me in a patronizing way. And sometimes I feel like Vanessa comes across these guys. Thank God she's smart enough not to notice them. I'm obviously not in the dating game, but it's just so gross. Okay, like Peter said, just be a gentleman. It's that simple. Make the woman feel special. You're supposed to lead them in the relationship. It's so true. Obviously, when you meet a special woman, make her feel special. But don't think that you are somehow special as a man when you tell her all the things about her that are true. And also, Like, I discipline my husband sometimes, and my husband disciplines me. You know? Like, they're supposed to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be like this whole thing where you're not dating a perfect person, so you guys have to build each other up in some way. Yeah, when they think that you're a damsel in distress, just, there are so many guys like that nowadays who think that by being a feminist that they're gonna win your heart. That's manipulative, and it's so disgusting. It just grosses me out. I'm sorry. Am I going too hard?
No, I
Okay,
agree with
good.
you.
Sorry, it just grosses me out.
No, you're very true about.
Close the freezer. Vanessa Fueti.
No, I didn't even open the freezer.
Who opened the freezer?
The ghost.
Feminism is anti-woman. Changed my mind.
Very true.
Third wave feminism.
No, I honestly, we've got into discussion before, and honestly, I heard a really great debate that totally changed my mind. But I'm against.
Even about first wave feminism. Really?
Yeah.
But think about like.
Yeah, but that was
Saudi
for that was
Arabia.
for the sexual revolution.
No, third wave is for sexual revolution.
No, so was the first wave.
But first wave had more than that. It was like for women's just equality.
It was for women the right to vote, but even the right to vote for a woman doesn't make any sense, because the women at that time, in order to vote, you would have to be able to be drafted, but women couldn't be drafted. So women wanted the right to vote, but didn't want the responsibilities that came with voting.
Look what
So-
they're saying. First wave was vote. I mean,
don't
I get
really-
that they didn't have the the responsibility. Like, if you didn't own land, if you didn't have any real responsibilities, like, why the heck would you get to vote? But I still think that it paved the way to something better. Like, I'm happy that as a woman I'm equal to my husband, but then it gives me the choice to like be lesser than him, you know? Like, I let Joshua make the decisions because I get that opportunity.
Yeah, it's a discussion for another time.
That's true. I don't really
Female
care about it.
privilege, women got the right to vote without needing to conscript it and without needing to do a bucket duty.
And I love that. As a girl, I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
Congratulations, Vanessa. Thanks. Oh, thank you. A woman's place is in the home, the convent, and kitchen.
Dude, I love the kitchen.
Why do we even vote as uneducated dum-dums? I'm not sure as to why, but it's important to exercise the right to vote, because we do have a say in what happens. And unfortunately, some people are uneducated going into the voting, but that's why we need to educate others and educate ourselves to go into voting.
True, Peter, everything you just said. Like, we want you to be able to show that you have feelings, but like at the same time, men who are so emotional and they cry at the drop of a hat.
Like Peter.
It's
Weber.
not my thing. That's all I'm gonna say is it's not my thing. But I watched my own husband cry. You know what? There's nothing wrong with it, obviously.
No, yeah, like there's not an issue with men showing their emotions, but you also don't want to be the man in a relationship. Like, I don't
Right.
want to have to ever wear the pants.
Exactly.
And so that was something
That's a good way of saying it.
Oh, thank you, Veronica. But no, like, no, yeah, I'm always gonna be a woman. I'm not gonna try to be a man, and so I'm sick of these women who have created these men into thinking that, oh, I'm part man type thing. Like, for instance, I was like having this conversation with someone, and it was a guy, and he was saying like, oh, we'll go to this place so you don't have to drive so far. And I thought to myself, like, I'm driving myself there. First of all, I don't drive, so that was just stressful on my part. But I was just like, no, you're gonna come pick me up. Because I'm not gonna. That's your position. My position is somewhere else, and that's not it.
Philip, I can make you cry right now, dude.
I think women in voting is okay, but that doesn't mean feminism wasn't canceled from the very beginning. No, I agree to Reese or Rice. I call you Rice. But no, I agree. After listening to that Tim Gordon / Trent Horn debate, which you guys like to bring up sometimes, and I brought it up myself. But I did some with Tim Gordon on that stance where he talked about the evils of feminism from the beginning.
I like what your friend Christina put.
First wave feminism, we want to be equal to men. We don't need men. We want to be men. True. But honestly, I think it has always been that we want to have more than men. I think that's how it's always been, honestly.
I don't know, dude.
But the
What
thing is
makes
that
me... Can I talk about something really quickly?
Sure.
Is that, like, I work in the real estate world. I work in luxury real estate. And the men can be so rude and so condescending. And it's like, okay, I get that I may not be as smart as you. I may not be And like I may not have the same brain as you, but do not be rude to me. Just be respectful to me. That pisses me off. Like, dude, I work so hard to be here. Like, that's as far as it goes for me. Like, it's not about, like, the women can be catty, but I can handle a catty woman. I don't know what to do with a man like that. You know what I mean?
He says, I guarantee you the day you make me cry is the day you convince me that Mary is not perpetually virgin.
I will
but
drag you, dude.
The thing is that with that whole topic, and we're not going to get into it here because it's a topic for another time.
I'm not even interested in it.
But the thing is that it's kind of like me with the Scott Peterson case. It's just like, I'm not saying that Scott Peterson didn't murder his wife, and I'm not saying Scott Peterson did murder his wife. That there's not enough evidence proven to me to make that point.
Beyond reasonable doubt.
Yeah, and so that's basically where she's falling at with that. It's just like she doesn't feel like there is enough information to her. But that's a conversation for another time. That's just what I'm
My
gonna
sister
say.
is way smarter than me, so even if I disagree with her on anything, there is a thought in the back of my mind where it's like, dude, she's way smarter than you.
Oh, thank you. I've cried 4 times in the last 12 years. Good luck, Veronica.
Dude,
Bentley, you do not want to go outside. And you're under 4.
I can make myself cry.
Those are 4.
In 0.1
I wonder what your
seconds.
dog's doing. She just has to taunt us.
Papa, what do you want? Baby, can I let her out?
No, she just went out.
Did she?
Yeah, Josh just brought her back in. Like 30 minutes ago.
Alright, fine.
Bentley, you're playing us. What is awful to is liberal style that's making the beauty of the world fall apart. True. Jordan Peterson does some good videos on the Bible.
Okay, so I watched Jordan Peterson's videos on the Bible. He like is so good. Like I tried telling my mom to watch him. You just have to know that when you watch his videos, you're gonna be devoting like 3+ hours of your life to them. They're so good. Why is Pepe asking if I'm Catholic?
I don't know. Yes, she is. Laughter doesn't count because in that case, I definitely cry often. I can make myself cry on sight. I'm not proud of it though. I was watching this video about how it was about the Jussie Smollett. It was a video talking about how Jussie Smollett's a liar. Rena guy showed me this YouTuber. I forgot his name.
Darren Van Shake.
Yeah, he did a video on Jussie Smollett, and he's just like, Jussie Smollett's an actor. Of course, he can cry on the spot. And I was just like, Jussie Smollett, as an actor, I'm not an actor. But if I could choose when I want to cry, I would have chosen very different times. Because he'd start crying at like, hold on, Grandma? Like, it was like at a time, like, it was just like, wait, you should have waited for a bigger time. Like, so
Right.
what, they were saying, like, the guy was saying, Jussie Smollett's a good actor, he's just a horrible writer of his script. It's very true.
It is so true.
my
Daniel
show music-
says, oh, what were you gonna say?
I cried during the whole Eucharist. Me too, I cried.
So, like, there are some things like that where, like, there are some parts of the Bible that I read where I, like, cry. And there are some parts of Mass that I cry. And there's just some truths that make me cry. And, like, my Tia Olivia said that she told our mom that when you cry for things that you don't know what, you know what it is, it's the Holy Spirit tugging at your heartstrings.
Mhm.
I have this theory, don't get mad at me. I have this theory that the reason we cry for things that are like holy is because they're familiar to us. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Veronica was mentioning this to me before.
Like some things are like so familiar to us, and then when we shed our tears, it's like our own recognition of things that happened to us, like almost in the past. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this is biblical or anything, but like, didn't we come from God?
Mm-hmm.
Like, shouldn't heaven be familiar to us in some degree?
I guess you have a point.
Did
there.
we ever meet the Lord before?
I
I don't know, because sometimes when things are just so beautiful or things are just so familiar and they bring tears to our eyes, like I can't help but feel it's because we've already known this. Like these things have been spoken to us. But I don't know. Jesus cried when Lazarus died, and you know, Jesus knew that Lazarus was asleep, so who knows why these things happen.
Yeah. Today I was crying. So sometimes, and I'm always like totally upfront like with you guys about the way I feel about things sometimes. And so, for instance, oh look, they said beautiful. How sweet is that? So the thing is that throughout the week, I should be going to daily mass. There's no reason for me not to, especially during this time, but I'm not. And so throughout the week, sometimes I'm working on videos and I'm doing this, I'm praying the rosary and I'm going through the rhythms, and sometimes I just don't feel it. And then today at Mass, I was like, and I was there at Mass in my room, not at Mass, quote unquote, but I was in my room attending Mass in that way, and I felt to myself like, I really miss this, and I really need this, and I didn't understand how much I really missed and really need.
Excuse me, mommy.
How much I really needed it. Sorry. Our Conchas got done. Well, I think, yeah, I would think they're done. I thought Soul died. Are those Conchas done? Wow. Honestly, you were like psychic. Literally, he's like, are the Conchas done? And then right in one beat. Only fan diction. Haha, I see. Veronica, if you could go back in the time to your wedding, what advice would you give your past self? What would you give your past self?
So, on my wedding day, I weighed 172 pounds. A month earlier, I weighed 182 pounds. What I would have done differently was, right now, I'm 145 pounds. I wish that I had starved myself earlier so I could throw it back a little better on my wedding day, you know what I mean?
Shut up. No, I honestly, I wouldn't know, like, I can't, I was gonna go, like, let me give my advice, but I didn't get married. How would I know? But, is your parish still open? It's not. Then no public masses are happening, but they are doing masses, doing live streams, and I've actually posted them on my feed. So by the way, also guys, sorry I may oversaturate your community tab or your subscriptions tab, but please, subscribe to those channels that I...
Oh my god, you guys, I burnt myself.
Subscribe, sorry, are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Subscribe to those channels that I tell you to subscribe to. They need our help, and it's the least you can do, honestly. Subscribe to them. Never watch their videos. Don't watch what they post. I don't care. Just subscribe to their channel. Also, that takes me to another thing that I was thinking about a lot today. Please, do me a favor and go to your parishes, the parish you attend. Go to your parish's website and figure out how to donate money during this time, because every week on Sunday or whenever you went to Mass, you would give money in the offering, and that would help fund.
Bye, Brando.
That would help fund a lot of different things, especially within your parish, and a lot of parishes rely on that money. And now, since we're not going to physical Mass, we're missing out. They're missing out on those funds. So please, still support your parish, even though you're not physically there. They need your help, for sure, 100%. And I'm pretty sure they have something in act that you guys can go to on their website, a way that you can send money or drop off money at their parish office. Do whatever you can to support your parish during this time, because they're missing out on a lot of that, because a lot of people are taking this time as a vacation from going to Mass and the vacation from supporting their parish. And you know what? We should help. So, yes. Okay, Patrick, LOL, what do you say? His freezer was left open. It would be nice to get ice. We don't even have ice in the freezer.
We have
And so I'm
ice
gonna
in
be
my
careful.
ice machine.
I only know kilos. My money gets taken out electronically. Oh, very interesting. Okay, well, that's good. But, like, I encourage you, because this is, like, my mom and I, we would write a check and we'd give it in the basket every week. And now, since I'm not home, I don't really know what's happening. But, like, since we're not going to Mass, we need to still do that. And so my parish, whenever it's the time of offering during the Mass and the live stream, they mention, like, hey, go to the website, like, help us. And you know what? Not a couple weeks ago, like a month or two ago, I'm pretty sure you guys remember this, I was talking about the parish that I attend. The parish that I watched the live stream for is not the parish I attend anymore. That was my older parish. But the parish that I attend, they would ask for money all the time, and it would bother me, and I complained about it on the live stream about how they're always asking for money, not just offering money, just money, 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 always talking about money, and it bothered me. And then now I'm like here saying, give your parish money, but seriously, I truly mean it. And no one's asking me to say this, by the way. It's just something that I was just like, you know what, I need to tell people to do this. Veronica, do a video on chaplets and novenas, please. Veronica, she doesn't have a Catholic YouTube channel.
They said Vanessa.
Veronica.
But no, he said Vanessa.
No, now he says Vanessa. Hey, I'm dying to know what you wanted to show me. Oh, Veronica, let's show what Philip... Honestly, he's like, I wanted to leave. Let's show him.
10 minutes.
Veronica, it's 11:44.
10 minutes. Make them wait.
You can fill this with water.
You don't want any more coffee?
No, I want water now. Yeah, my old Protestant church went prosperity gospel. Oh, interesting. I'll pray they'll open the churches, because at these times we should be celebrating Mass, because Jesus heals Jesus. Honestly, that's a topic for another time. I'm not going to be getting into the conversation of why we're not going to Mass, because, like, Christina's live stream got kicked off today, and my live stream got kicked off 2 or 3 weeks ago because of the Shakira topic. And if you guys weren't here from the beginning, you don't know what I mean by Shakira, but maybe you can fill in the gaps. Yeah, so I'm not going to be going into depth about it, but it does bother me a lot that there is no, and this is something that's going to have to be talked about at a different time, but there's not enough research or statistics that tell us about when this is going to be over, and what we're doing is actually lowering the numbers. And so right now we're like being taken away some freedoms about going places, going to congregations, going to the store, going to mass. You know, we've lost those freedoms and those liberties because they're telling us to stay inside, but yet there's no time that they're telling us when we're going to be able to come back out. And I don't like that uncertainty, and I would really wish that I could go to mass and receive the Eucharist and, you know, go to confession and receive my sacraments, but I can't because we're like mandated to stay inside. And so that's a little frustrating. So yeah, but I'm not going to go into it anymore because I don't want to get kicked off. Lutheran and Catholic Orthodox, the prosperity gospel is God wants you to be rich, basically. Interesting. Never even heard of that before. This isn't FOMO as much as a sheer curiosity. Does he struggle with FOMO? So if you're poor, it means you don't have enough faith. Interesting. Awful distortion of the gospel. That is. That's not in the Bible. Time to write another 95 theses. I don't think that it needs another 95 theses. I don't think that we needed the first 95 theses. The thing is, and you guys are talking about this to me a lot, sometimes the priest will teach something or say something that was questionable, and so that leads us to, you know what, put our foot down and reach out to our bishop, reach out to another priest in the parish and talk about, hey, this priest did something wrong, that we should stand up for our church, not go and create a brand new church.
So,
or
are you talking about the church near my house?
No, I'm not.
There's a church near my house with a racist priest.
I know, but the thing is that this guy's calling for another 95 theses because a priest says something wrong, but that doesn't call for 95 theses because that 95
theses.
That's what Martin Luther wrote, and now we have 30,000 world Christian denominations coming from that. So no, we don't. Well, the thing is that we don't need, like, we need to go back to what the church teaches, and the church that's teaching us what Christ taught is the Catholic Church. And if there's an abuse happening within the church, it's our jobs as Christians to go and correct that abuse. It's not our jobs as Christians to run away from the problem and create a new thing. You know, you don't, like, if you're, like, let's say in your marriage, because we don't believe in divorce here, in your marriage, if there's a problem, if there's a struggle, you resolve that problem, you resolve that struggle. You don't go, hasta la vista, let me go marry another woman, because guess what's going to happen? You marry the next woman, you marry the next man, you're going to have another problem, and hasta la vista, and now you have 100 different wives, 100 different husbands, because you don't fix the problem, you instead run away from it. And so, if there's a problem, if your priest is saying something wrong, and is saying something questionable, or you see something questionable happening, talk to someone of a higher authority. There's someone above the priest, which is the bishop. There's someone above that bishop. So just reach out to someone else. Put your hands down. You know what? If he's saying something, like how my parish priest was saying something wrong, instead go up to them and call them out on what they said was wrong. And maybe you misunderstood them. Maybe it's something that actually didn't happen and you misunderstood. But don't throw away something just because it appears to have a little chip in it. You wouldn't.
Exactly, dude.
Oh, thank you.
My Gucci bag has so many scratches in it. I'm not throwing that away. I give it to you.
Vanessa, the little one.
Aww, they call you little?
Yeah, talk to your priest first, then talk to your bishop. You don't leave Jesus because of Judas. Very true.
That
You're
is
so
so
like that.
true.
I keep getting Vanessa and Veronica mixed up. This is Veronica. I'm Vanessa. Welcome back to our channel. 100 different wives. You gotta go broke within a month. That's too many dates to plan.
I don't mind if you have more than one wife. I like the challenge.
She's joking, okay? She's joking with you. Let's talk in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
She's a joking.
Hello.
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 You blocked me. I was doing. Oh wait. My mom finds this so funny. Can you back up so that? And can you move over there, Veronica? Actually, can you move over there? Puedes move over there? Gracias. So my mom makes fun of me because sometimes I'll be like dancing, like so, like this is like Mexican, like not Mexican. This is like Renegade, you're in the frame. This is like salsa dancing, you know, like you're like do do do. So then I do this.
She goes.
I'm a caballero. No, that means gentleman. I love other Christians. Veronica is a tall one. Yes, she is. The hips don't lie. Martin Luther was extremely more heretical. Corruption and sin have unfortunately been present in the church since the beginning, but that doesn't mean that we should abandon the church that Christ founded. Very true. Soldier of Christ, I remember your name, but I don't remember at the moment. Please remind me. Yeah, but my 95 Theses joke wasn't about the Catholic Church, it was about extreme Protestant churches. Oh, okay.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, see, like, look it. You know what? You said something, I questioned it, I attacked you, just a little bit. And you came and you're like, no, you misunderstood me. And there, it's fixed. If not, I could have went block and you could have been gone. But that's not the way you do things. No, you fix a problem. You communicate. And as a communications major,
in this thesis, I'd like to discuss.
What's a thesis? I have to Google it every time I write a paper. I'm like, what does the word thesis mean?
I always Google it.
Not any better than a horrible church official is complaining about.
We only have 10 minutes, dude.
Oh wait, let's
Alright, let's play strip poker.
No, let's eat our conchas.
Chocolate?
I have this one.
Dude,
Okay.
these are hot.
Okay, so this is what our conchas came out like. So that's what they come out like. Like so. Right?
Dude, I'm a little nervous. Tastes like cinnamon, dude.
This is good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a concha if I've ever had one.
Oh, fill up.
What? Almost as good as mine. These are good.
Mm-hmm.
They could go for a little longer. Like, actually.
A little longer, dude?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna edit the recipe and add 20 to 25 minutes based on your elevation, so you guys know. Those look so good. They are good.
Homie.
They're very sweet. But I'm gonna add that. Thank you, by the way. Straight flesh on the flop. Looks delicious. They are. Monica, you dropped your chocolate.
Evo?
Richard Ray would have added some Evo to them. What is Evo? Evil? One more week, then I'm trying all these foods you made starting with fresh tortillas. Ooh,
Yeah.
super excited. I'll have to do another coffee. I'm gonna do maybe a coffee and donuts again where we make tortillas.
On Saturday?
And I'll post, yeah, maybe on Saturday, because on Saturday, next week, I think we're gonna start our birria recipe.
Peter, you heard right.
I think we're gonna do birria, and I'm not gonna be able to finish the birria on the stream because it takes 8 hours to make, but I'm gonna do the like making the chile part for it. I may do that on the stream, and if I do that, then we'll make tortillas on the stream. So maybe I'll post the rest. I'll post the recipe there. Yeah, I can eat now. Did I just hear let's play? No, you didn't. Yes, you didn't. Hate the Jews. Yes,
Who
you did
hates the Jews?
One more week, then I'm trying all the food. Oh, stripping the paint. We are actually supposed to be painting.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're gonna paint. Get that feeling.
Should we save it for Thursday and do a live stream with painting?
Maybe.
I'm gonna have Vanessa live stream as she paints my downstairs bedroom.
Very good stuff. Everybody. What?
Dude, these taste like your cinnamon rolls. What happened?
Hi, cinnamon.
Oh, he says that MLK hates the Jews.
Thank you, Ruben. What colors are you gonna paint it?
White.
White.
The downstairs should be white.
Any non-Catholics here or just me?
I'm not Catholic.
They're hot.
Si tú me llamas, nos vamos pa tu casa.
Salt and pepper.
I'm okay.
The irony. Sorry, these are so good. Oh, I need to show you.
I'm crying. I don't know how you're touching that. That thing hurt my hands when I touched it. Ah, mira.
Whose hand was that?
He stole one. He was upset that I gave him the rest of mine.
We could have went for longer and I've been.
That's cool, Peter. Gee.
Wow. What time is it? It's 11:55, so we're in the stream in 5 minutes. So I'm gonna thank you guys so much for stopping by.
Can I just say a few words?
Go ahead.
Si tú me amas,
No.
nos vamos pa'
Fine,
tu
go.
casa.
Josh, come get
Nos
it.
quedamos en la cama sin pijama, sin pijama.
Monica, stop. So, you're welcome. How's the night so far? Sorry I've been able to participate much. Lots of homework. No worries, Ruben. Honestly, I go. His name's Ruben. I don't know. We made pizza today. We made pizza. Look, show them the pizza.
Yummy.
We made the pizza. But guys, let me know if you guys want any new recipes. Do you guys want me to make bolillos on the stream? Do you guys want me to? Let me know what you guys want me to make, and we'll make it for next week. Coffee and donuts. Actually, coffee and donuts next week will be on Easter. So maybe coffee and donuts will happen on Saturday. I'll keep you guys updated on all my social medias. If you're not following my social medias, my Instagram.
Veronica, stop.
My Instagram is that one Catholic girl.
Oh wait, he wants us to show him the thing.
Shh, Veronica, Joshua.
Hello.
Follow my social medias. My Instagram is that one Catholic girl. My Twitter is the number one Catholic girl. You can reach me at thatonecatholic@gmail.com. All my social medias are posted in all my video descriptions. Probably not this one, but any other video that's
Veronica,
unnatural.
stop.
There's any other video will be up there.
My Instagram is Calipuro. C.
No, you don't want to follow her.
What he just asked. CALIPURO.
And also, I will post a community tab and I'll ask you guys what you guys want to see and let me know what you guys want to see us make.
Ya está cerrado.
Okay, and so let's show Philip what we wanted to show him.
Okay, so Philip, we were at the market and we were looking at the cow manure and we're like, doesn't that remind you of Philip?
Why is it in the fridge then?
Yeah, I bought cow manure.
Shut up, go get it. Chicharrones. We already made chicharrones, but we made that on a Thursday stream. On Thursday streams, we make like savory food. It's just because we want to do something during that time instead of sitting down and just chatting. Because this is really fun. Coffee and Donuts is where we talk about the scripture of the day. We talk about the week. We talk about the homilies. And we talk about sweets. No, that's not, Veronica. That's not what we got Philip. Veronica, come on. Not on the stream. You can eat that another time. For reals, I missed it. Yes, but it's posted. It will be on the Catholic Thursday playlist. I just made them public. We got this for you, Philip. Let me bring it closer to the camera so everyone can see. It's an Easter tradition. It's lamb-shaped butter, handmade. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? It says Kowalski.
Dude, he has your last name, dude.
Yeah.
Lamb shares your last name.
It's the same last name as you.
Vanessa thinks about you all the time.
Is that true?
Disgusting.
I'm just kidding. No. Oh, the Kowalski thing that I'm not familiar with. You showed Kowalski. Never seen that before. Cool. Let's make burgers on Friday. I go blind now. My coworker. Let's go out, go in a fight. Mormons not believe. Also, I've nailed, like hardcore. Like I've nailed it so much that the nail is so far in the wood that you can't even get it out, and it's a useless piece of wood. That's how much I've nailed this. But I've nailed
As much as I've nailed my husband.
the cane sauce. So we'll see if I can incorporate that into a stream, the Cane's chicken, because I've nailed the cane sauce.
Me too.
You've nailed it like Jesus.
Ooh, who said that?
Peter.
Peter, you are funny.
It's not true. No, I'm just kidding. She does think about you all the time. There she goes. You better hit her. It's okay. Veronica with the quote of the year.
Oops.
Cover your ears, Daniel. I love Veronica. Oh, well. Philip is Veronica. Equal 10 children.
Philip.
Philip's my friend.
How old is he?
It doesn't matter. I'm not dating Philip. Mormons should believe. Not that you're not a good guy to date, Philip. Honestly, you're 100%.
How old is Philip?
You're 100% a catch.
How old is Philip?
It's just like, I don't want things getting confused because people will run with this. Because people with someone else, another person on the YouTube.
Vanessa likes older guys. Philip said it, not me. Vanessa likes anyone who looks at her.
No, shut up. Philip, that is between you and me. Philip and I were talking on FaceTime and I exposed.
Is he oldie?
No, Veronica.
Is
I
he
just-
ugly?
no.
He's straight up with me. Philip, next time you're on FaceTime, have me come on.
You want to see Philip? I'll show you a video. You know
He says
nothing
you
about
know
me.
nothing about me.
I know, because Philip and I were like, oh, let's talk.
Ooh.
And I just talked his ear off.
Is he ugly, dude?
No, Veronica.
Can you have my man?
Veronica, he's not. Philip, you were very cute. Yes, Veronica, I just said that. Veronica, it doesn't matter. Nothing's happening. Veronica, people will run with this. That's the thing, because on other
I'm telling you right now, Vanessa has had one phone conversation with some guy and then a FaceTime conversation with one guy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow, Veronica. Let's expose Philip. Okay, Olivia is leaving. Good night. Good night, Em. Thank you so much
You
for
guys
stopping
follow
by.
me on Instagram, Calipuro,
Come on his next
CALIPURO. Dude, I'm so much fun.
Vanessa's the only person who can out-talk Philip. I don't know about that.
Big oof.
His
right
face
there.
is in the profile pic. Yeah, that's Philip. Where's his profile pic? He looks like this. A horse.
The horse. So this is my mama.
Good night. Say hello to your mom.
Veronica, respect Vanessa.
Am I gonna...
I love you, dude.
Veronica, respect Vanessa. Heck no.
I respect the hell out of her.
Come on his next stream. He never live streams. So... Although I can't even out-talk myself. I brought my Rubik's Cube so I can practice here, Philip, by the way. But no, Philip is my friend. Don't run with this. Don't go onto his live streams or his videos and start commenting.
He says you can talk my ear off.
Vanessa and Vanessa. I mean Vanessa and Philip sitting in a tree. Because I see
KISSING.
Because I see you guys playing that with another not you guys, but some other people, if you're coming across the channel, I see you guys pulling that with another YouTuber and it's not funny, okay? Philip, I think you're cute. Let me tell you why that's a fallacy, Van. Very true.
Vanessa's 2 minutes over her live stream just so she can talk to Philip longer. So Vanessa made me buy the duck. She was like, can we buy this butter duck?
You know
And
what?
I said, fine, dude.
But no, it's a lamb. You know what happened? I didn't even see it. You pointed that out, and then you were like, "We're buying this," and Josh was just like, "I didn't even see you guys put this in the cart." Veronica. bought it
Vanessa
for
was
you.
like, we're buying it for Philip.
No, Veronica was like, "We're buying this for your friend." And then earlier, when he was on Christina's live stream, Veronica was just like, "Philip's here."
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude.
You still say it. Where's the fallacy, Russell? No fallacy. Hey, what's your email again? I don't have Instagram, Twitter, etc. My email is thatonecatholic@gmail.com. Buy him horse meat. Ruben, you should get on Instagram.
Yeah, Ruben, get on Instagram, dude.
Again. Okay, guys.
Follow me at Calipuro, CALIPURO.
Hello, good stream. Good night, y'all. Good night, guys. Thank you guys so Hey, Bentley. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If we're going to have to go over there. So, let me know what you guys want to see on the next one. This one will be...
Gay!
This one will be published and will be live, so you can rewatch it and enjoy it later on. Stop. Also on my blog, it's That One Catholic.
Bye, Patrick.
So That One Catholic.
Goodbye, Philippe.
It will be linked down below, but I
Adios,
have.
Cristina.
Veronica, I'm trying to talk. It will be linked down below, and you can access all of the recipes to these live streams that I do. So go down there to get this recipe for the conchas, and also go down there to get the recipes for the cinnamon rolls, and that's all.
Mwah.
Okay.
¿Vas a pecarlo or no? Am I gonna have to sit here?
No.
Nessa, they're done. They're saying
I
goodbye.
know. Phil's version of a pickup line, are you Galaxy? Because you're the only gal I see. Funny. Get off the... What do you mean? Get off the counter.
Bye, guys. This has been Vanessa.
Bye.